Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J. Arjun Kamalson, live from northeastern part of them there, United States of America. Beautiful day in Long Island, New York. How's it in New Hampshire?
Beautiful, 73 and sunny, autumn leaves.
Just
Wonderful.
just a marvelous day. I'm a Italian northeastern part of the United States, I think.
Yep, yep.
Beautiful. Early fall. It's the leaves turning where you are.
Yes, yeah, it was early fall. It's already peaked actually now. The leaves are falling.
Wow. They're just beginning to turn where we are, right? Come on.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mine are mainly green,
yeah. I mean,
but there is leaves on the ground a little bit. There is leaves.
well, it's also turning a little bit on Wall Street. I noticed
Yeah.
a
You
little
know,
bit of green is going away.
it's a good transition. Green to red.
Yeah, we
I
like.
completely missed that rally. I completely because I'm mainly cash and I remain cash. I'm just watching from a distance.
Well, I'm mainly invested, but over the last few days, I've been selling a little Apple. I've been selling a little Nvidia.
Yep, I
I've
have
been
been selling as well.
I've been doing a little trimming. Not major, but
Yep,
but a little. Getting ready to hit the sell button if I have to.
yep. I'm ready for a spooky Halloween for the market.
Well, everyone's talking October, which scares me.
Yep, I
We,
don't love it. I
we
don't love
are
it.
in October.
Yeah, seasonality. It's very. This is a very good month, except when it's not.
Yep.
Well, it started good.
Hmm.
Certainly started good, yeah, but I'm seeing some indicators that are looking a little toppy, little toppy.
And sometimes very bad things happen in October, like 25% down in one day.
Yep.
That was in what, 87 maybe? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Most people know these dates by heart. I don't. I try to remember. And I usually get
We
it
try to
wrong.
remember the good days.
In fact, I usually get it wrong by, a year or two. Like some people know every World Series, who played, who won. I can't do that.
I am trying my best to avoid being caught in a correction. That's why my strategy this year has been not to hold long. I buy, I wait a couple of days, I sell. But I've been doing good because I've been caught in corrections many times, which wipes out most of my gains, if
Yeah,
not all.
yeah. So
And I'm trying to avoid that this year because I did really good this year and I don't want to be caught in a correction.
yeah, you also don't want to miss the 10 best days of the year either.
True. I kind of missed those. I would have made a lot of money if I stayed in the market the past week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're playing defense, which I don't think is the worst thing.
Just
I'm
cautious, mainly cautious. I'm just being cautious. I don't want to lose what I got.
analogy to a hot crap shooter. The market is a hot crap shooter. When you're at the craps table and there's somebody shooting numbers and not a seven, it holds the dice a
Yeah.
half hour. Everyone at the table gets rich, just like
Yep.
the market. And as soon as that guy craps out, everyone runs away from the table.
Yep. Snake eyes are eventually gonna come.
Cash is out. No, before he craps out. I mean, after he craps out.
Yeah, exactly. Snake eyes are coming.
Well, if he throws a seven, then you lose.
Yep.
I've never played. I've never gambled. Cards.
I've experienced a hot roller once in my life, and that's some experience. Guy held the dice about 45 minutes. Everyone cleaned up,
Wow.
including me.
Nice.
Biggest win I ever had in the casino. And I started with $50. It was before breakfast. Anyway, that's another story. So
Can I tell you a story, a tiny story? When I came to the US, I started with $600.
Oh yeah, that's a nice story. But you're not going to tell everyone what you have now. That's the thing. It's a lot more.
$605.
It's a lot more. $600.
It's more than $600.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In any event, you're up money since you arrived in the U.S. All right. So
Okay.
let's take a look at the macro. Okay, Arja?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Now, do the macro for everything. Macro Bitcoin, macro gold, macro SPY.
Yep. Macros, and then we'll go into our recent
Any
winners.
stock, any individual stocks you like.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I drew this channel, I think, a couple weeks ago, and it seems to be holding fairly strong. I think that I'd even push it down just a little bit on second thought, just because I see this just following like a really narrow linear uptrend, but I have a hunch that it's going to break this lower channel fairly soon. And I think this is to Kamal's point about playing some defense right now. So I've been trimming some of my plays for that reason. And what's interesting, I think the number 675 has been floated around here for a few months, and it looks like we're turning red right around that level. So, yeah, I think the market is running out of short-term steam. That's kind of my take on this picture.
Got a shot in the arm yesterday with AMD.
It did. That was 30% up. But yeah, I think there's a lot of kind of forward-looking indicators that show that we're due for at least some sort of mini correction. I think the 50-day would be like a decent sort of first stopping point. I'm not going to call for a, correction down to the 200-day at $600 quite yet, but my bet is from 675. I would say we're going to see 650 before 700 is my guess.
Could be.
Yeah.
I really have no strong feel. Ride it as long as it goes up. If one bad day like Dow down 800 or something, I'll probably trim a lot.
Yep. Yeah. If we break this lower trend line, and basically if we break the 20-day moving average, then that's when I'll start to get a bit nervous. But I'm trimming plays right now because I really don't like this candle today. Yeah.
I saw a statistic that since the April lows, there are 40 stocks that are up 4x or 5x.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I think the leader is CIFR, which we've charted.
Yes, somebody keep mentioning that on our show, CFIR.
Another leader is IREN.
Yep, IREN I know about very well.
Yeah, a lot of people have requested that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we should chart those two.
Yeah, let's look at Bitcoin first.
Okay.
Because this one, for months, we've been noting its relative strength. Today, we're actually noting its relative weakness. It's down 2%.
After a big run.
After a big run, yeah. So, I mean, I don't think this is necessarily worrisome at this point. I like this chart quite a bit more than the S&P chart in terms of I trust this range that I drew a while back really strongly, the range from about 107 up to about 120. And I also trust this lower trend line quite strongly as well. So
you drew the upper line at 120?
I did. I drew this a couple weeks ago because I just think that it's going to retest this as
That's what's happening right there.
So can I mention something here? If you look at each peak in this graph, at each peak, it's followed by like heavy red candles after that. Like look at each peak in here. Like you
Yep.
have green, 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 and then it shoots down, like it falls like a free fall.
Yeah.
Every peak, and it looks like we hit a peak, and now it's time to go down. That's what I'm seeing.
Exactly. Yeah. So my thinking is we're gonna go back down and test the 20, the 50. But I do like it still. Every time it hits this lower trend line, I think
It's a buy. Yes, I see that. Yeah.
So,
but my point is, it looks like we hit a peak, and it's time. I'm just talking. The rhythm for the past couple of months.
Yep, the rhythm's definitely noted. Higher highs, higher lows. But right now, yes, we did hit a higher high. So I think we're gonna make a new low. We're gonna make a new higher low. I'm gonna presume it'll be somewhere at the midpoint here around 114, 115.
What is the red line? Is that the 50? I cannot really see it.
Yeah, the red line is the 50.
Most likely it's that. Most likely
Yeah.
that's going to be the support.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I like this chart better than the S&P in general. I mean, I like the pattern quite a bit.
A lot of players are saying Ethereum is the play over Bitcoin.
Repeat that, Dr. J. I didn't hear it.
A lot of stock market traders or crypto traders are liking Ethereum better than Bitcoin.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of cup and handled nicely. Broke out. I do like the Ethereum chart here quite a bit. I don't even really need to draw many lines. You can see right here the $4,000 support is very strong here, and you also see a range up at 4,500. So I think if Bitcoin is going to pull back a little, Ethereum might pull back a little as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a brief, sharp pullback that gets bought up really heavily at the 50-day.
Unlike Bitcoin, it did not make a new high.
Yeah.
I think the old high is 4,900, right?
For Ethereum, yes. Yeah, 4,950. So yeah. This is I like this chart as well too. Crypto charts we've all been bullish crypto, I think, for quite a while.
I've been adding little bits to my Ethereum collection.
Yeah.
And a little bit to MicroStrategy.
Yeah, MicroStrategy lost a lot today, like 7%.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I'm pretty red today.
Let's look at some gold. I guess we can look at gold futures. That'll be fine. It's kind of all the same, but yeah, I mean, this one is this to me screams island top. I mean, I don't really, I think there's a chance that this keeps going up, but I think this is a chart I wouldn't touch in the short run.
Unless if you want to, you could take a DCA approach to it.
You could, yeah.
Did you do the 3 months? 3 months on this one?
Yeah, it's been just.
Yeah, tons of gaps. There's those two gaps. So yeah, I wouldn't touch it at this level.
Exactly. I think it needs to pull back to 38-ish. It's just been on a mega run.
The only metal I have is the SILJ, the junior silver miners. I'm making money with that. I only got into it a couple of months ago too.
I still remain most bullish platinum. Platinum is my play for the year. It's done well.
Yeah, well, a lot of the metals have done well, no doubt.
Yeah. So, okay, we can do, maybe I'm going to steal it for ASTS real quick because this is continuing to just be
that's been kind to you.
It really has, yeah. And I think like all the reasons I got into it are kind of playing out now. I found it really interesting how it just busted straight through this prior resistance at 60. And I actually think that, so I'm not really selling too much of this. I have been trimming. I trimmed on that huge day yesterday, but I'm looking at this as a ad actually when it retraces back to the midpoint of these green candles. I'm looking to add to this between $60 and $64 because I just think that this is gonna my price target for this is $150 probably within a year.
Your earlier target was 75.
Yeah, earlier target was 75, but the way it responded at these levels, I mean, I'm revising a lot of things based on a lot of what I'm reading about the company. I think it's a double by next Labor Day.
Does it double before Tesla?
I think it does actually. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it does. I mean,
Today's candle is very nice. It did come out, fill the gap.
filled the gap and then rebounded really nicely. Yeah, so I sold some yesterday, but I haven't sold any today. And
It's like a place to add for the Momo trader.
yeah, nice chart. So what's next?
What did we just say? Tesla? What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, I got about 10 more minutes. We can do
A
5 or 6 more.
A lot of news coming out on Tesla.
A lot of news on Tesla.
Version 14 is coming out on the full self-driving. They announced that it would be out now, and then 2 weeks later, 14.1. 2 weeks later, 14.2, which is supposed to be like give the car a sentient feel.
That's very
Yeah,
interesting. People cannot wait 2 weeks. You could wait a month for the latest one.
If you're buying a car, you get automatic updates anyway.
Oh, I see. So that gap doesn't worry you?
Not really, because I just buy every so often. I'm doing dollar cost average.
I see.
The 20-day just looks pretty strong here.
I don't really care what the chart says at this point.
Sure, but we're a show that charts, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I personally am taking a longer view.
Yeah, I understand. I think that like your bull thesis makes sense to me. The only thing I'll say is I think if we think the market is going to potentially correct, I think that this one would take it on the chin. That being said, I could see an argument for max pain here being this gap, and then it gets bought up really quick because there is really strong support between 400 and the level I drew, 430. I mean, I wouldn't be adding here personally, but I could see an argument for adding at the 20-day, and then if that breaks, I think it'll get bought up real quick.
Well, Tesla is very volatile. It usually trades, well off its high.
Yeah.
If the high is 440.
The high is actually like 470.
470, whatever it is. It's apt to trade around 400.
But no, I think this is the question you asked is good. Will Tesla hit 900 before ASTS hits 150? That is a good question. I think my money's on ASTS, but they're both good bets.
I think my money, without knowing as much as you do about ASTS, is on Tesla.
I think that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if we zoom out even more and look at the 5-year here, like you can really see what you're talking about. The volatility on this stock is just massive.
I think the volatility here is greater than MicroStrategy.
It is because I mean it hit 415 way back in 2021, retraced all those gains, and then it made a new high, retraced all those gains, and then I think that if this can get past 490 or so, it could just make like a really, really crazy run up to 6 or 6.
Remember when it was around 300? I was saying high this year 500.
Yep, and I think you're going to be correct. Yeah.
And I said high next year 1,000.
Yeah.
And high the following year 2,000. After that, I think it slows down.
So Musk will be the richest, richer than most of the other people in the world combined.
Yeah, absolutely. You probably have to take the 10 next wealthiest, add them up in order to equal Musk.
He'll buy his own country, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No.
probably.
he owns half the U.S. So
Yeah, so what do we want to I can probably do 2 or 3 more before I got to hop off.
you want to do the hot ones that people ask us about, IREN and Cipher.
Sure. Yep, IREN. I actually do own. I own a very small amount of this,
You
but
bought it on the show. You bought it on the show.
yeah, I actually kind of forgot that I have such a small amount. It doesn't even register on my
Yeah.
screen. But I mean, what's to chart, right? Like with when you see stuff like this, you just. I mean, the Dr. J rule is you retrace half of the gains and then you start to look at the behavior. So $40 you might reevaluate. But if you believe in the Momo here, you can just buy it.
It's really a tough stock to buy.
You know, those stocks are like people, bump them a lot. Like it gets famous and everybody just jumps in, and that's why it goes up. But then it deflates.
Yeah.
They're very difficult to touch. What about the other one, CIFO?
This one I do not own. No, I don't. I like this chart better, actually, though.
Yeah, at least it's not straight up.
Yeah, because I like the way this dip got bought, actually. The 20, I think I don't need to draw a trend line. It's the 20-day. The 20-day is the trend line. See, I don't like it here, but I think I do like it quite a bit at $13.
It certainly is an exciting stock to be in if you've been in it for a while. Counting your money.
Yeah, I'm going to be quite interested in this at 13. Actually, I'll look at one other one that I'm still in that's also a minor play. It's Platinum Mining. It's kind of it's behaved somewhat similarly, but the dips have been bought really aggressively here too. It's a South African platinum miner company. If you look over the last year, it's just really shot up. So mining is hot. Mining,
yeah, definitely.
Mining metals or mining coins, Bitcoin?
Both
seems to be hot. I think mining the actual metals right now maybe is doing a bit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this one too. I'm still in it. I have half of what I started with, but I'm still in it.
And Wolf Miners, WULF, just to upset Kamal a little bit.
This is the one that got away, as they say.
Yeah.
Beautiful chart. The 20-day is just, I mean,
I'm tempted to buy it here.
I am too. Yeah, I haven't been in this one since somewhere I don't even remember, a long time ago.
There's another one that's Wolf with an O.
Yeah, that's been hot.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Wolf Speed. I don't even know this one.
I don't either.
It's a new company.
Just see the ticker go.
Do 1 month. Click on 1 month only.
Oh, I don't even care about. Oh my god. Oh, this might be a good buy point, actually.
No, if it fills that gap, probably a good buy point.
Yeah,
does Wix consider filling a gap, Professor Dr. J?
What is that?
The wick, the bottom wick. You see the fourth candle, the bottom wick, fill that gap.
I don't know. Close.
It looks like it did. It looks like it did.
Yeah, probably did.
No, the question is, does it have to be a full candle or just a wick?
No, just the close.
It's the wick, right? Because it just
No,
needs to
wick
touch it.
counts and wick counts.
Yeah, so it touched the bottom and then it rebounded nicely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was very tempted to buy it when
that,
it touched.
that is a gap fill, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean now
Okay.
now it might just be in an uptrend, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, we like data, right? And 6 days of data doesn't do it for us.
Let's do our future thoughts.
Yep, I'll stop sharing and future thoughts.
All right, Kamal, your future. What do you think? What's your thoughts for tomorrow and the rest of the week?
I'm mainly cash, more than 85%, and I'm still thinking that the government shutdown is going to get the effect of it are going to affect the market sooner or later, meaning any day, today, tomorrow, end of week. People are hurting because the government shut down. So this will affect the market. I was expecting to do it sooner. That's why I went into cash. But I guess people didn't care about it just yet. But eventually they will.
Arjan, your thoughts?
Yeah, without trying to predict too much of what's going to happen, my strategy right now is quite simple. When I see big green days for plays that I've owned a while, I sell. And when I see red days, I don't buy. I just stay put. So I'm similar to Kamal in the sense that I'm playing a little bit of defense because it's been quite a good year. If you told me right now that I could end the year with what I have, I wouldn't be too upset. So I think short term, I'm expecting a bit of a pullback. And if you had to ask me rest of the year in general, I'm a bit bearish, but I don't think anything crazy is going to happen yet. I think we're just going to cool off. The market needs to cool off a little.
You would think, but yet it goes up. So it's been climbing a wall of worry for a while. I wouldn't be shocked if it continued to climb that wall of worry all the way to the end of the year. But on the other hand, I'm ready to sell.
Yep.
So, I'm actually, the only thing I'm adding is Tesla and some crypto. And as always, do your own due diligence because our opinions are our own. And please subscribe so we can break that 3,000 mark. I think we're one away. And what else? Tell your friends about us. Give us a like. Sure, I didn't advertise this, so I don't know how many people are going to find us unless I advertise it now. All right, so adios amigos and ciao.
Take care, bye.
Arrivederci.